complain.
Okay.
Indeed.
Alright, so there's going to be an event played, Arcane Research.
Alright.
Arcane Research for everyone. There we go. You draw 2 cards. Then put any 2 cards from your hand on the top of the drawer pile in any order. You may discard an additional card this turn. I'll put that down there. Make sure this is back in focus. There we go. Draw 2 cards, put any 2 back in any order that I want. Don't want to get rid of that one. Oh, sucker of sucky stuff.
I know, that's what happened to me last turn.
Okay, I'm back on top. Now, that 10 is now 10 sun.
And did you get to discard an additional card with that? You may discard an additional card.
Oh, I thought I did. I put 2 down.
That's because you drew 2, you put 2 on the top, and then in addition to that, you get to discard 1 extra
That's
card.
right, okay. Discard an additional card, so there we go.
Alright. 4 of sun. Alright. Beginning phase, nothing happens. Now's the debate. I think I am gonna play Princess Sit Al Hussein.
There we go.
And
At the beginning of your turn,
at the beginning of my turn, reveal the top card of your draw pile. If it is an event card, you may play it. Otherwise, it stays on top. So I think, if I remember the rules right, this lets me play an extra card on my turn because it's from an event, from an asset.
yes. I believe you're right on that.
Now I get to discard 2 because of my Secluded Sanctuary. So first, I'm gonna discard a Persian Magician, and then I'm gonna discard Epiphany.
Did you draw a card this turn?
Did I draw a card this turn? Ooh, that's a good question, because I started with 5 in hand. I think I forgot to draw. I think you're right.
Oh, hold on, we'll go back to the videotape.
Nope, I'm pretty sure you're right. You're up. Yep.
Oh, now you saw my card. How fast are your eyes to read it?
No idea what it was. No idea. This artwork really is great.
Okay, so I am going to play an asset myself. Finally, I have an asset out in play.
Ooh.
This is the one I just drew, which is the second card I put back in. So that's actually my proof that you didn't draw, because I knew the order I put these cards in. I knew this was the second one, so I wanted to get it back. Djinn of Wishes. You may only play Djinn of Wishes from your hand if an opponent controls 2 or more assets. Which you do.
I do.
At the beginning of your turn, reveal the top card from the drawer pile. You may play that card.
Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, man. And I will play... I will play... Change the 9 into an Ankh, and I have 1 left. This is some first round. First round's on me. This is a whole playthrough. This is so fast.
Yeah, it's great.
But then again, I could get totally screwed here.
So now it's my turn, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, I got my draw this time. Didn't forget that. Oh.
You looking at my gin?
Top card of the draw pile. You may play that card. You know what I forgot? It doesn't matter. Princess Sit Al. I guess it wasn't optional. So it would be this one. This is what I just drew.
The Infernal Ifrit.
So I reveal it. It's not an event, so I don't. Otherwise it stays on top and I draw it. Because this is the beginning phase, which happens before the draw.
Yes.
So, oh, you can read what it does if you want here.
Let me show it off to everyone. That's a nice picture too.
Yeah.
So the asset Infernal Ifrit. You may only play Infernal Ifrit from your hand if an opponent controls 2 or more assets. So you can't play this.
Exactly.
At the end of each player's turn, destroy an asset of your choice that's in play on the table. That's wicked. Oh, that's
mean.
That is.
I am gonna play a Priceless Jewel, which allows me to draw 4 cards and then put any 4 cards back into
Any 4 cards, not just
top.
the ones you drew.
Not just the ones I drew. So I get to combine these with my hand.
Draw 4 cards. Then put any 4 cards from your hand at the bottom of the discard pile. Oops.
Interesting. I think I'm gonna get rid of that. I want to hang on to that. I think I will get rid of that as well.
So this goes on the bottom. The event got played.
That's 4 cards, but let me double check this because I just realized an important thing here, which is I get a discard 2. So I want to make sure that I can discard 2. So with that in mind, let's put these 4 on the bottom. And then discard a 2 of Ankhs and a 2 of Moons.
So we're both down to 1 card. Alright, so...
My end phase happens, nothing happens. It's your beginning phase.
Reveal the top card of the drawer pile and you may play that card. I may play this. Sure, I'll play it. It's an asset. The Crystal Palace.
Oh, man.
The Crystal Palace. You may only play Crystal Palace from your hand if an opponent controls 2 or more assets. If anything causes you to draw 1 or more cards, you may draw 2 fewer cards from that source.
Wow.
You may use this ability to refuse to draw a card for taking a turn. Oh. You may use this ability to refuse to draw a card for taking a turn. Whoa. Whoa. But now I have 2 in hand, so I know he's going to play that Ifrit unless you threw him away and I missed that. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so that was just the beginning. That was my Jinn.
Yeah, you haven't even drawn yet.
So now I draw.
Now, the question is, can you play and discard?
Okay, so I'm going to play the event Bargain.
All right.
Bargain. Look at an opponent's hand of your choice. Exchange up to 2 cards from your hand for any 1 card from the player's hand.
You're going to want this because it's an 8.
So this goes in here.
And this 8 is choose up to 3 players. Skip each chosen player's turn. And it's an 8, so it's a wild.
Now we have the 1 to give you. So we're still down to...
So you get a discard.
And now I discard. And then I discard.
And you win.
I have to admit, this is the first Crazy Eights game that I actually won by discarding all my cards. Because there are assets and events and stuff that you can actually win this game without, having to discard your entire hand.
Right.
And I always seem to win that way. And this is the first way that I can recall that I've actually won. And that was because of that cool bargain card I got.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Because I didn't pay attention, and I thought that was the Ifrit that you had, and you were going to destroy my assets. And I get this, or I get that, and I'm like, all right, I can...
I was keeping this because I'm like, this is a game winner. Like, either I get another turn, or I get to discard it anyway because it's an 8. So,
And this was supposed to be just a couple of rounds.
Yeah.
And I by the 3rd, 4th round, I was down to that 1 card.
Yeah, it was quick.
And I'm thinking, and you were down to like 2 or 3, and I'm thinking to myself, well, am I going to end it now and then have a 2-minute video to complete this?
Yeah.
So yeah, this first round on me, this went so fast with 2 players. You saw this before your very eyes, how fast a 2-player game went of Crazier Eights. And yeah, we filmed this out of order, so we didn't study the rules as hard as we should have. So we'll be explaining it better in the how-to play and the setup, but it just worked out. I had to keep filming. I had to do it.
Yeah.
It would have been ridiculous otherwise. So thank you, everyone. Thank you for checking us out on Facebook, on Twitter, and on Instagram.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for subscribing to us on YouTube, for liking our videos, for commenting our videos, and man, thank you so much for sharing our videos, and keep sharing our videos. Thank you so much for that. So for 20-Sided Warriors and Big Johnny G, we are